All right, so I'm back and we got Anne and Natalie. You can tell right away before I even start this video. You can tell it's going to be something cringe.
Unpopular opinion, but ladies, you want to be submissive to your man. You may not agree with what I have to say, but hear me out before you chew me out. You see, in today's day and age, there is a negative connotation tied to the word submission because we have these bum guys who expect their girls to respect them, let them lead, take authority over everything while still treating them like an object. Those are not the guys that you submit to. That's not what I'm talking about here. But if you think about it, a woman in her feminine energy will naturally want to submit to a man.
Okay, well, I was completely wrong. This girl is 100% correct about everything she said so far. Can't even believe it.
You want a man to do his role, which his role is to protect, provide, lead. A woman's role is to nurture, provide comfort. And when you look at it from this perspective, a healthy submission is mutually beneficial. And people believe that submitting means the man has the final say and that your word doesn't matter, but that's just not the case. True man will value your opinion because it holds weight. I want you to think of submission to a man like the vacation that you deserve. Let him plan the date. Let him pick out the outfit that he wants you to wear. Submission is easy when there's someone to be submissive to, just like a man will love you if there is someone to be loved. I don't care what you have to say. Most women that I have come across are extremely loyal and submissive. They just need the right person to bring that out of them. It's biblical. God said it best. Man first, then the wife. Can't tell me otherwise.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. Rare circumstance where a girl actually says something of value. Now, hopefully she's not one of those trad cons that says all this stuff, but then does all the weird stuff in the backlines. But yeah, the truth is, right? It's not that a guy doesn't listen. Like sometimes you have a smart chick that's still submissive, right? I mean, she might have good input, so you still listen. I mean, you have to listen to their stuff anyways. But just because she says something doesn't mean you'll do it. And she just needs to respect that you have the authority of decision. And it doesn't mean that you're always going to do the opposite of what she says. This is a false idea, right? It's all about, okay, you're listening and you're still making the objectively correct play. If she brings light to something that you're not aware of, you're going to do the objectively right thing if that is what she says. Now, if she takes that the wrong way and starts suggesting things out of her expertise, which a lot of girls do, they step completely out of their lane and start talking about stuff they have no place talking about. That's totally different. But when it comes to, I don't know, like creative suggestions, or when it comes to some sort of emotional things, right? This is where women can be useful, genuinely. And when women are willing to just get out of the way and just choose to be happy and want to comfort you and this and that, it's just a way better relationship overall. And this is where women can really provide value to you. As soon as they get out of this zone and they start trying to boss you around and nagging and doing all these things, it just becomes problematic. The only issue I have is the part where she says, you have to submit to the right guy. So even though I agree with this idea, the problem is today is who is the right guy, right? I feel like these standards are somewhat arbitrary, but also extremely inflated because there's such a minority of guys that would fit this ideal mold, we'll say. So now what are you supposed to do? Just continuously have infinite standards and have zero expectation of anything else? I just feel like that's a bit, I mean, unrealistic is one way of putting it, but blatantly delusional, right? So I guess this is now where I'm having a hard time drawing the line, right? Where a lot of girls, they might come out and say something like this, but now if their standards are completely unreasonable and delusional, then how do they have any chance of getting what they say they want, right? So in this girl's case, I have no idea. Maybe she actually has a guy, for all I know. She seems to be on the money, so I'll give her benefit of the doubt. But I do want to know what her idea of this ideal guy that is worth submitting to looks like. It'd be really good to know that. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want more content, check out the description below.